Early Christianity was a vibrant and diverse movement. It had many different beliefs and practices. One significant aspect was the presence of mystical elements. These mystical elements focused on experiencing the divine directly. This often involved practices like contemplation and spiritual insights. Early Christians sought a personal connection with God. This went beyond the formal doctrines of the time. These mystical experiences were deeply significant for early Christians. They offered a way to access the divine. It was seen as a path to salvation and spiritual enlightenment. The pursuit of inner illumination was paramount. Mysticism offered a way to connect with the divine on a personal level. The early Christian communities were filled with individuals who had profound mystical experiences. These individuals shared their insights with others. This led to the development of various mystical traditions within Christianity. These traditions emphasized direct communion with God. They believed in the transformative power of spiritual experiences. These mystical elements were not confined to a select few. They permeated early Christian thought to a significant degree. The desire for a direct and personal experience of God was a driving force. It shaped many early Christian practices and beliefs. Early Christianity was characterized by a remarkable diversity of beliefs. Various groups interpreted the teachings of Jesus in different ways. This led to a rich tapestry of theological viewpoints. Among these, Gnosticism emerged as a distinct and influential tradition. Gnostics emphasized the importance of gnosis. This Greek word means knowledge, but in the Gnostic context it referred to a specific type of spiritual knowledge. It was an experiential knowledge of the divine, leading to enlightenment and liberation. Gnostics believed that this knowledge was not obtained through external sources, but through direct inner revelation. They sought to awaken this divine spark within themselves. This would allow them to achieve spiritual freedom. Gnosticism offered a different perspective on the nature of Jesus and salvation. They viewed Jesus as a divine being. He had come to awaken humanity from spiritual ignorance. Salvation for Gnostics was not solely about faith or good works. It was about attaining gnosis. It was about achieving a state of enlightenment. This emphasis on personal experience and inner knowledge set Gnosticism apart. It challenged the authority of traditional interpretations. This led to conflicts with other Christian groups. Amidst the diverse tapestry of early Christian beliefs, there existed a belief in a lost mystical text. This text was said to contain secret teachings of Jesus. These teachings were not included in the canonical Gospels. They were considered too esoteric for the masses. These teachings were reserved for an elite group of initiates. These initiates were deemed ready to receive the hidden wisdom. The origins of this lost text are shrouded in mystery. Some believe it was passed down orally. Eventually it was committed to writing. Others speculate that it may have been written by one of Jesus' closest disciples. This disciple had direct access to his most profound teachings. The supposed contents of the lost text have been the subject of much speculation. Some believe it contained teachings about the true nature of God. This nature went beyond the traditional understanding. Others suggest that it revealed the secrets of the cosmos and humanity's place within it. The text was believed to hold the keys to unlocking hidden spiritual powers. This would allow individuals to transcend their earthly limitations. The allure of this lost text lay in its promise of hidden knowledge. It offered a path to a deeper understanding of the divine. This understanding was said to be life-transforming. Section 4. Suppression and disappearance of mystical texts. As Christianity gained prominence and moved towards institutionalization, there was a growing need to establish a unified doctrine. This led to the formation of the New Testament canon. This canon became the authoritative collection of scriptures. However, this process of canonization also resulted in the exclusion and, in some cases, suppression of texts that did not align with the emerging orthodoxy. Mystical texts, with their emphasis on personal experience and esoteric knowledge, were often viewed with suspicion. Several factors contributed to the suppression and disappearance of these mystical texts. One was the concern that such texts could lead to misinterpretations or even heresy. Another factor was the desire to maintain order and authority within the burgeoning Christian communities. By controlling the dissemination of religious texts, The early church leaders aimed to ensure uniformity of belief. The disappearance of these texts was not always peaceful. In some instances, there were active efforts to destroy them. This was to prevent the spread of alternative interpretations of Christianity. This suppression had a profound impact on the development of Christian thought. It led to the marginalization of mystical traditions within mainstream Christianity.